We just acted on what we believe in and we know to be true, and this thing is wrong, therefore it's wrong. Well, look, it's wrong, so where do you go?
Somebody told me 20 years ago you'd end up in jail. I'd have smacked him in the puss.
It wasn't bravado or being macho. People should understand that. It was a question of just seeing that we had no choice. We had to do this. We had to make a stand.
A good neighbour doesn't put you in jail. We have been here for years with neighbours, and we never finished up in jail. They just figured it was easier, well, put him away.
What type of organisation would behave like that?
The Rossport Solidarity Camp started on the day the Rossport Five were jailed. It acts in solidarity with the people of Rossport in their peaceful struggle to prevent Shell from destroying the area.
Well, if it comes to the worst, we stand to lose everything we have, including our lives, because we're not too far away from everything, and in the long term we will definitely lose our health. We will lose a dream too. You can't feel safe anymore. You feel ignored, you feel run over. Yeah.
Basically, growing up in Ogoniland has been a nightmare, so to say. You see these pipes crisscross the paths, and you have no choice but to cross them and go and do your daily activities. And there was this particular instance way back when I was a little kid. And my auntie was also just going about her normal life, going to the river to fetch water. And she crosses these pipes. And there she was blown into thin air. The pipe had exploded. They couldn't even put her together for burial because she was in pieces. You can imagine the energy coming from this gush of crude oil. This was an experience my village could never forget.
Extremely rare to have an incident in a modern gas plant like this one.
Accidents upon accidents. It's a hazard we live with. We just live with it.
I don't think any company, even Shell,
will introduce expensive safety measures unless they have to.
Oh, nasty, nasty.
Our people are really, really poor. And we have become aware of the fact that there's so much wealth in our land. And all of that is being taken away by this company called Shell. And the Nigerian government obviously is encouraging it or supporting it. We call it economic slavery.
They said that they'd take anything we had, houses, land, money. They're safe enough on the money bit anyway. But it was a fright to say such a thing. How they threatened us in court. You know, it was like real bully boy tactics.
Yes, it's all about inequality.
They get away with everything, we get away with nothing. So what we've been protecting for years, they just come in the matter of minutes and destroy the whole thing without government or anybody, organisation bothering with them. An oil refinery a few hundred metres away from you, you couldn't just live beside it. Because the area is unspoiled, which is very hard to get at the moment, But this is one of them, it is clean. So we intend to keep it that way.
It's like draining blood out of a person. Imagine what it's like. Let's say you live in this area where mosquito is constantly biting you, and you know what mosquitoes like. They actually take the blood away and pump lots of rubbish into your system. That's the way Shell is like to Ogoni. They drain our oil away, and what do we get? They pump poisonous gases into the air and poisonous gases into the water. And this is us. That's what we live with.
I was born here. My father is here since 1947. So that's how long we're here. But, we have brought up our family here. So we don't intend to run away from here and come to Shell. I don't think it's that fair anyway. Why should we leave? We were here before Shell.
Ogoni was such a land that all we did was we were subsistence farmers and fishermen. The effect on the rivers and the sea creatures, obviously our fishes, we couldn't even get proper fish to eat anymore. People ended up eating what we called, how do you describe that? Frozen fish. Imagine what psychological effects that will have on someone.